So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate on how to enter a new student. All we need to do is to come here, then we click on add a new student. Okay, so before we start entering the new student, so we need to know which student number that we are going to begin from. So I come here and I should have an idea of the student number that I'm using. For example, I'm using 24 to JJS 001. So once it brings me that wrong student number, so it means that this student number is not yet in use. I'm going to highlight and then copy it and paste it here. So you should have an idea of the student number that the school uses. So in this case, I'm going to enter the student called Babas, and Babas Jacqueline. Okay, and she's female, and the date of birth, she was born in 1997. She was born in 3rd January. Okay, then I can type in the year 2007, and then she was born in Tiso. Okay, she doesn't have any special circumstances, so we put me. And then the telephone contact is 785 45 45 45. If she has some other contact, we can put it here in case it is different. They don't have another one. You can just copy this and paste it there. In case the child has a second telephone contact, then we can put it there. The student lives in Ponga. Okay, and the zip code is 256. He lives in Uganda. So the parent doesn't have an email. So I put in email.com because the parent doesn't have an email. In case we don't put anything, then it means that this form cannot be allowed to be submitted. So we have to put in something. The parent is called Mugesha. It's called Mugema. And the first name is Lapi. And they live in Ponga. 256, and the country is Uganda. So the relationship, he is a father, so we select the relationship. So class information, so we select the level, the student is of O level, belonging to senior 2, and the stream is East, and this is term 1. And the house is Africa, and the former school is Trinity Primary School. Okay, the fees payment number, the school has not yet enrolled in any banking. So what we do, we get this number, the student number, and we copy it and paste it as the bank number. And then we select the year in which this data is being entered, which is 2024. And this the fees type that this student is supposed to pay. He is a day student. And after that, we cross-check our form and we submit. So we click on save. So we look into the browser as the system send view this data. So the system has to prompt us data entry successful for. So the system enters this data in 3 levels, and it should give true, true, true. That means the data has been successfully entered, and we can search and see. We can search Baba's, the first name. Our student was Baba's Jacqueline is here. Then we can query the charges ledger. So we are able to see it. As we saw in our previous video, in this case, you can edit the student biodata if you wish by clicking on the student biodata. Then we can apply changes, and then we click on the save changes button. So this is how we can add new students using this button. In the next video, I'm going to demonstrate how we can add new students using the MS Excel sheet. At the same time, I'm going to add how to enter new student using uh, the student Excel sheet. But we can also view all records within the database using this student admission template. Thank you so much for listening to this video recording.